Welcome back to another video on the channel today. Welcome back to the Liam Talks EFL channel. Yet again, we're back with another kit rankings video today. We've got the hard job of ranking every championship shirt for the upcoming 24-25 season. Before we get any further into this shirt ranking, if you're looking for all the best EFL content this season, this is the place to be. Make sure to get down there, click the red subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you enough for the support you've shown the channel so far. So like I said, any support is massively appreciated. Starting off with 22nd place, I've gone for Millwall. Already, we're only 40 seconds into the video. This will probably cause some controversy. I'm not sure it's my youth coming out, I'm only 18 years old. Haven't seen the good retro shirts that, the 30, 40-year-olds might be used to watching this video, but I'm not a fan of this shirt. I understand they've gone for that retro approach to the shirt with the design at the bottom, the collar, but it just doesn't sit right with me, especially the collar as well. So Millwall, 22nd place. 21st place, QPR. It's a very simple design and there's 3 different shades of blue going across the horizontal stripes on the shirt, but I think it definitely is quite a poor attempt from QPR. It might be a bit harsh on this one because, it's the classic QPR colours, the classic QPR design, but in my opinion, it's nothing special this season. 20th place, I've gone for Middlesbrough. Now, apart from the white stripe going across the shirt, this is a bog standard plain shirt. And even with the design that they've gone for across the top end of the shirt, I'm still not a fan of that white stripe. I think it definitely could be a lot worse, don't get me wrong, but I think this is a bleak and bland design from Middlesbrough this season and not one I would pay hard-earned money for. 19th place, Bristol City. I'm not a fan of this one at all, and if not, Bristol City should be behind Middlesbrough in this shirt rankings. I don't like the prominent design they've gone for on the circular neck and on the sleeves. If I'm right in saying it's been inspired by the Clifton suspension bridge which overlooks Ashton Gate, so in that way I can understand, they've tried to incorporate the local area into the shirt. But in this instance, I don't think it looks that good. 18th place, Derby County. Now, I think you'd expect to see a better shirt, back up to the Championship, freshly promoted league winners. You thought they'd go for something special, but it's just a plain shirt. We've seen it with Puma this season. They've gone for this exact same template for at least 5 or 6 teams now across League One and the Championship. And I understand there's only so much you can do with the colours of Derby County. Anything extravagant would probably cause opinions and uproar at Derby County. So in a way, I quite like the design they've gone for on the collar and in the sleeves. But overall, it is a very bang average shirt. 17th place, moving over to Wales for Cardiff City. Now, I do really like the use of the retro badge. They've gone back the years, they've used the retro badge that they had all those many years ago. And the arrow design, that's at the top end of the shirt, which goes under the badge and under the sponsor, I think adds somewhat character. I think it's a downgrade on last season's shirt. I did like last season's shirt more, but again, it's an average shirt from Cardiff this year. 16th place, Hull City. Now, it's nearly identical to last season's and shirts they've had previously, and I understand it's a risk. You've got the Hull City colours. If you go for some bold design, it's, again, like Derby County, it's probably not going to end up well with the supporters, so it's better to play it safe than sorry, but this shirt just doesn't get any higher than mid-table for me. 15th place, we're moving over to London now for Watford. I think this is a really nice retro look to the shirt. It's got a retro feel to it, with the red and black pinstripes, which I think they've brought back for the first time in 13 years. I think that's right in saying, but it's definitely ruined by that big Mr. Q sponsor on the front. Could it get any bigger? If you make it any bigger, it's going to take up the whole shirt. Without a sponsor, I think this shirt would look really, really good. A sponsorless version should be made available by Watford because the sponsor on this one really does ruin it. 14th place, going back over to South Wales, Swansea City. Now, it's definitely a simplistic design to what Swansea fans are used to seeing in the past couple of seasons, and I think it's quite nice. I think, there's not really too much to talk about on this shirt. I like the colour combination on the sleeves and the collar, but again, it's just a mid-table shirt and it doesn't really deserve to go any higher than 14th place. 13th place, Stoke City. Now, a really bold move this season from Stoke, going to that centralised badge, the only team in the Championship to go for that centralised badge design. I think it looks alright. I do think it looks alright, and there's a reason why I'm saying I think it's alright and not, really, really good. It's because, you've got the standard red and white stripes which represent Stoke City. The centralised badge, it's similar to Wigan. There's not really been, an awful lot of effort being put into the design. I think they could have added a nod to the Stoke area, whatever it is in the area of Stoke. I'm sure they could have incorporated something on the shirt to make it that little bit better, but I think overall, again, it's an average shirt. 12th place, Portsmouth. Now, I'm a big fan of, the thin, darker pinstripes that go on the shirt. You've got the lighter and the darker shades of blue going on the shirt. It's a simple but clean design, and I'm sure Portsmouth fans will like it. I'm sure Portsmouth fans will have wanted more, but in my opinion, being a neutral fan looking at this shirt, I do quite like it. 11th place, Preston North End. Again, you might think I'm crazy that I like this shirt and I've ranked it so high in 11th place. I like the slash design that goes diagonally through, the sponsor, the badge, that just goes all the way down the shirt. I think any stronger in colour the slash, I think would have really ruined this shirt, and I like this design on the collars. Overall, I think this is a really clean shirt made by Preston North End this season. 10th place, we're moving over to Sheffield for Sheffield Wednesday. What a design this is. I really, really like this shirt. The zigzag pattern, running through the stripes on the front of the shirt and on the sleeve cuffs. It's very smart, and I really, really do hope the sponsor doesn't ruin this shirt. We've seen in many instances, the sponsorless version of shirts looks absolutely incredible, but then it comes in that they've got a sponsor and it completely ruins the shirt. So I think Sheffield Wednesday will go for that approach for fans to buy the sponsorless version of the shirt this season, because it's a very nice template made from Macron. 9th place, we've gone for Burnley. Now, it's definitely a different shirt than what we used to seeing come out from Burnley. The design has the word "longside" incorporated into the front design of the shirt, which is a great tribute to the stand they've got behind the goal, which has played a big part in the past couple of seasons. So I think that's a really nice touch. Overall, it's definitely a good shirt and one I'm a fan of. 8th place, Leeds United. This is probably going to cause some controversy. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's a simple design, and a lot of people will say that the Red Bull sponsor does go out and ruin this shirt. But in my opinion, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it looks too out of place, and it doesn't completely ruin the shirt. If not, it adds some colour to the shirt and some vibrancy. But apart from that, I think it will take a little bit of time for Leeds fans to get used to this shirt. But overall, in my opinion, I think it's a solid shirt made by Leeds. 7th place, Norwich City. This is an upgrade on last season's shirt 100%. When they first went with Joma, I thought the first shirt they produced was really nice. And they've brought back the nice shirts. I think last season's, had that small green stripes going across the shirt, but this season they've gone for that checker design on the front of the shirt, and it's not straight, it's almost like a swirly pattern of the checkered design on the front of the shirt. So I'm a massive fan of that. The rounded collar, green in colour and on the sleeves. Another good shirt from Joma. 6th place, West Bromwich Albion. What a beautiful shirt this is. They've got the blue and white stripes with an arrow design, found within the blue stripes of the shirt. The collar, I think, is really smart. I think any other colour and it would have looked maybe a bit out of place, quite prominent on the shirt. Some fans might have thought it ruined it, but I think it blends in really, really well. Likewise with the collar design on the collars, of course. So yeah, overall, I think this is a really nice shirt made by West Brom this season. 5th place, Sheffield United. This is inspired by their 90-92 home shirt. The red and white stripes, of course, we all know it. The classical Sheffield United design. And then you've got the black pinstripes, which takes the shirt up to another level. And you've got the yellow trimming as well on the bottom of the shirt and on the sleeves. This overall is a really, really nice shirt, and I think they've got, multiple nice features. They've got the nod back to a historical season they've had. They've got the black pinstripes, they've got the gold trimming on the shirt. Just those small features really do make this a nice shirt. 4th place, Plymouth Argyle. I love Plymouth shirts. They've been great for the past couple of seasons now, and this is another really good job by Puma. They've gone for a lighter shade this season. Last season they had that really dark green shirt with the gold trimming on the collars and on the sleeves, but this season, I think it looks equally as good, if not better. Plymouth stated they've gone for that retro feel on the shirt, and I can definitely see it 100%. If I was a Plymouth fan, I'd have got this shirt in an instant. 3rd place, Coventry City. First, you might look at this from like a slightly distant picture. When you look at the minor detail on the front of the shirt, you will see how impressive, the design is on the shirt and how nice of a shirt this is. It features Cov FC tree, which is designed and inspired by the beginnings of Coventry and how the city got its name. This is so nice, and the fact you can get it in a long sleeved version as well just makes it even better. Coventry City have produced a masterclass this season, and it's gone down a treat amongst their fans. I think they've nearly all sold out apart from in size 3XL. So Coventry fans love it, I love it, and I'm sure many neutral fans can get behind this shirt. 2nd place, Sunderland. This is phenomenal. We're getting to this stage of the video, we're in the top 2. We are seeing some very, very nice shirts, and Sunderland have not disappointed. You've got the classic red and white stripes mixed in with the club's history. Inside the red stripes, you'll see the historic ship logo, which obviously is a tribute to their former club badge. Sunderland have not disappointed this season when it comes to home shirts. this is an easy second place for me, and it's a shame because the first place is a stunner. And moving on to that first spot, Blackburn Rovers. This is the creme de la creme of Championship home shirts this season. This blew my mind when I first saw it, and when I first saw it I thought, if I ever do a kit rankings video, there is no team that comes close to this shirt this season. Of course, it's inspired by their historic 94-95 Premier League winning campaign. You've got the Lancashire Rose on the blue side of the shirt, and you've got the pinstripes coming down the left side. Everything about this shirt is a beauty. This is a thing of beauty. If they just do something special this year, cup run, anything, to do it in this shirt would be fantastic, and this shirt deserves a round of applause. Blackburn Rovers a deserved first place. So yeah, that is it for Championship shirt rankings this season. If you'd like to see an away shirt version, let me know in the comment section down below. Let's try and hit 100 likes on this video, subscribe, help us hit 1,000 subscribers, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in another video. Will it be League 2 shirts next? Probably, because there are some stunners in there as well, so turn the notification bell on so you don't miss that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.